Why in the world do I write? Why do you do what you're most passionate about? Because you can't help it, but why are you most passionate about it? That's an excellent question. So for me, I've wanted to be a writer since a little kid. I was writing stories as a little kid. I started writing poetry as a teenager, and then in my early 20s, I started to write novels. I loved writing short stories. I love it all. Now, ultimately, every writer has their own reason why they write, their own reason why they love to write. But I think that there is this basis, there is this root to the whole passion of writing. Now, whether you write fictional stories, poetry, nonfiction, whether you journal, whether you write songs, I think this applies to all of it. We'll see. Why I write. Writing for me, ultimately, breaking it down, is a way of speaking. It's a way of communicating. It's a way of having a voice. Ultimately, for everything, every living thing, it has their own way of communicating. And just because you don't understand their way of communicating, whether it's a plant, a tree, a person, an animal, fish, whatever, they have their way of communicating. As humans, we have our own ways, and we have many ways. Some of us communicate through art. Some of us communicate through science, through math, through astronomy, through social media, through marketing, through business, through writing, through music. The list is forever. We have so many ways of communicating. So for me, writing is my way. I love to be able to take my thoughts, what I see around me, how I interpret certain events, certain ideas, certain theories, and then put it into words. If you're passionate about it, if it is your driving passion, the thing that you think about when you wake up, the thing you think about all day, and then when you go to sleep, you fall asleep thinking about it, and maybe you even dream about it. It is your voice. It is the way you communicate. We are creatures of communication. That is what we do. It is one of our driving forces, to communicate, to express ourselves, to have a voice to the world around us, and to hope that they listen back. And if you look back at history, the history that we have documented is drawn from those people that communicated through their way, whether it was through literature, whether it was through music, through art, pottery, whether it's through fashion, jewelry, science, whether it's through the business, the commerce of the time, whatever it was through, that's how we gathered our history. And that is how important your way of communicating, your passion is. It's not just some fleeting thing that will just be here today and gone the next. It is what makes us up as a people. It's what makes up our history. It is part of documenting who we are during this time, which is an exciting yet slightly daunting thought, that what we create will change the world during this time, but also touch the future. We have the ability as communicators, as creators, to reach past time and touch the future. So speak through whatever voice you are passionate about speaking. This is your time to take your passion and see it as a way to speak to this world, for your voice to come forth. This is your time to touch this moment and the futures. If you agree with me on this, let me know. Or share it out to those around you. Encourage those that you are close to not give up on their dreams, to not give up on their passions, to let their voice speak. No matter how they create, let their voice speak. And remember to do it like only you can do it, because we're all unique, we're all like snowflakes, so write like a snowflake, do it like yourself. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you later. Over and out.